Your body's telling you no. Your mind says yes. Keep going.
Hey workout partners, Blake Castle here with Bodylastics, and I want to show you guys a common mistake that people make that damages their bands. It's called sawing, and let me show you what that is. So let's go from a door anchor position about chest height. I'm going to take one of my bands, my 13-pound, thread it through and attach a handle onto each side. We're going to kind of do a rowing motion. Now sawing is when someone faces the door, or they can face away from the door, but what they do is they start to move the band through the anchor. So it would look like this. And by the way, as I'm doing this, I'm not really sure why you're doing this, but I'm not sure what the benefit is. But if that's what you want to do from side to side, what will happen is while you saw, the band ends up doing this. It pulls against the neoprene on the inside of the anchor, and it starts to rub really hard. What that does, it creates so much heat that it actually melts the band and melts the anchor. So there are different ways that you can work around that. If you want to do one side at a time for a row, which actually there are some ways of doing that that are amazing, like if you keep the contraction here and then do one at a time, this will work because the band's not only one side is moving, you kind of have it anchored otherwise. And not only that, but you get the contraction the entire time and work the muscle as well. So that'll work that way. The other way, of course, that you could do a row is do two arms at the same time. Whenever I see people doing this, it reminds me of that Seinfeld episode where Jerry Seinfeld's father attached a rope thing that you pulled back and forth onto the handle in Kramer's apartment, and he got all scared because the handle was turning. But anyway, the other thing that you can do for exercises where there may be sawing, it's really simple, is this. You take your band, so we see that it's been threaded through my anchor once. Now go around and thread it a second time. And that creates a loop, and then once that's pulled tight, it'll anchor the bands really well. Let's make sure that it's even on both sides. Okay, from there. And then even in this case, like I said, if you want to do this, go ahead. Not sure why, but go ahead. Otherwise, let's get down to our workout. There you go. How to avoid sawing, which means how to let your bands last a whole lot longer. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a great one.